I don't know if
And then when you walk through the double doors, there's
Well, what we should do is I should probably come by and look at it. And then work so that I can bring my stuff. Get an idea how long it's going to take. Have between one, have a,
Do you have an email address or should I just call you? Do you want to?
About green cleaning products, and one of our new members is actually Alpine Cleaning today. So look in your mirror because you are loved. You are so loved.
Yeah.
It's when you say, I love you.
You brought that to share.
And you might have to share. You might have to share mirrors.
I'm more lucky here.
So there's a lot of different ideas around going green. I'm pretty strong in if you're going to look at using green products, let's make sure that they biodegrade within a reasonable time, because that term is used so loosely that that term could be 25 years. Shaklee likes to make sure that their green cleaning products biodegrade within a couple of months.
30 days.
There was one product I read that was 60.
Basic G.
Basic G. So that's the germicide. And the other thing about going green, I think that's important, is the product has to work. If the product is not working and it's forcing you to use more, it doesn't get clean, do it again. Wow, it's still not working, use more, add some more water, throw more stuff in the trash. That's very ungreen, because now you've used up resources that shouldn't be resourced. And I don't think that green products should be shipped with the water already in them, because that is more gasoline, more cardboard, more shipping, more weight. So going green is a very loose term, except for with Shaklee. Shaklee doesn't have anything loose going on about it, but I'd like to make sure that you know that these products work. And then we're going to play Texas Hold'em. So this mirror has lipstick on it, and I don't know, there's a couple of guys in here that don't know how tough lipstick is to get off of stuff, but you sure saw it.
I'm sure college.
And you've seen enough car windows when it's graduation with lipstick on them, and I do know that parents hate to have to wash that off their car windows unless they have basic H. So I'm going to come around, and you have a paper towel in front of you. We're going to need 2 paper towels each, aren't we? Because we have another. So
We can rip it in half and be frugal.
there we go. I love it. She's already green. Half of your paper towel, please. So I'm going to spray your mirror to show you what Basic H can do to get this lipstick off. This solution is water and 1/4 teaspoon of Basic H.
You don't have this.
Yeah, I have it right here. So I keep my Basic H in my. This is what it looks like underneath my sink.
I'll be Vanna.
This is what it looks like underneath my sink. Doesn't that look cool? Does it look like that under your sink? Probably not, huh? So the Basic H bottle is about this size bottle, a little larger. But because it lasts so long, it doesn't get to live in here, because I only need this much for about 6 months. So I put it in this little bottle, and 1/4 of a teaspoon filled with water goes in here. Might as well, since Vanna's here, tell you what else I've got here. And we'll be passing these things around as I go around spraying. This is a scouring off. This is my personal one from home. And I've probably been using this for about 6 months. Not only does it go a really long way, but it smells great.
And it's made from what?
Cherry
pits.
Yeah.
And what do we use that for?
Scouring for, like, I have I'm a ceramic stovetop, so it's for my ceramic stovetop and my sinks and bathtub.
And it kind of polishes.
These are the other 2 bottles for the Basic H, because for the windows, it's only one drop in the bottle. So this makes it really convenient just to get one drop out. It's hard to get only one drop out without this.
The same bottle you clean with, you do windows.
Well, I have 3 bottles. So this one says all-purpose. This one says windows.
Okay.
And on the back it tells you 1 drop and then quarter teaspoon. This is degreaser, so I use this around the stove and around where my grandson thinks he's washing his hands, but really he's standing next to the sink and it's all dripping all over the place. And this is 1.5 teaspoons in
Of
this
that
bottle.
same solution.
Same solution, 3 bottles.
all
So
three
let me
of them.
just explain. So Basic H comes in a container like this, 16 ounces, and Rose just puts it into a little spray, into a little squeeze bottle. But 16 ounces can make all these different solutions. So you have a degreaser, you have an all-purpose cleaner, and you have a windows and mirrors.
Okay.
So it lasts so long because of that solution. So I just want to tell you, $10 for the whole bottle.
Oh,
And it lasts you a year.
and you do windows too?
Yeah, just depending on the way you dilute it, okay? So the other product that I think is just as efficient for killing germs as Basic H is for cleaning everything is our product Basic G. So this is 1.5 teaspoons of that concentrate with water. And I use this in the refrigerator, around the bathroom, on doorknobs, and anytime that someone has come to my house with what I would call, oops, I think they might have a cold, and they leave, I honestly go around and spray the doorknobs in places that, hard surfaces that they've been at, without telling them, about as soon as they leave. Because it does kill all of the flu viruses and even bacteria that animals bring in, dogs bring in. When you have puppies, you have to be so careful for parvo, and so you'll use this around your where the puppies go before they come home. And this is automatic dishwash. So this is a dishwashing powder that you use just like you would any dishwashing powder. And this is Nature Bright, which we're going to be using today on a little demonstration with Crisco to show you how it cuts into, no, that one's going to be with iodine, sorry, for color. This is a hand dishwash that you just use at the sink instead of the toxic hand dishwashes, and this doesn't dry your hands out. Like, I'm not even familiar with the name brands. Dawn, Joy. It's been so long since I've used any of those brands, I really don't even
And
know
it's
them.
just a few drops in a basin of water with that too.
And people, when they first buy this, I can't tell you, you really have to be careful not to overuse it, because you have that tendency to use it like you would another product, and it really goes a long way, and you don't want to waste it. And this is the laundry liquid. I have a story about that. My husband has his own auto repair business, and he's always chosen to wear white shirts. It's just what he wants to do. Long sleeve white shirt, and they're really dark and greasy. This stuff, he has 7 white shirts, and they're white, and he will wear them until they fray around the collar, because they're just work shirts anyways, but they're always white. It's amazing how this stuff works. My favorite product, and I guess it's just my favorite, could be others too, is the hand wash. And I actually brought this bottle, and there's some left in it. If you want to use this in the restroom to see what I mean by luxurious, it's really luxurious. It has jojoba oil and vitamin E, and it's really, really, the viscosity of it is just luxurious.
I have a question on that, because I'm in water a lot. Does that have a lubricant? I mean, I heard the things
Has
that are in
vitamin
it,
E, yeah.
but my hands dry out so dramatically from just washing for sanitation.
Well, I would
So-
say this, Rose, that it has, all of these products have a normal pH balance. So I was in the restroom just a few minutes ago and used their soap, and my hands right now feel very, very dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate that. I actually am so spoiled that in my purse I have a bottle this size of this hand wash, because I won't use the hand wash anywhere else. I'm done. And so I have to bring my own everywhere I go. So just a little tiny bottle like this lasts forever, and I just keep it in my purse, not very big. You guys could probably fit it in your pocket.
And so when you are using these products, all of them, you're going to notice that your skin doesn't dry out, your hands don't dry out, and that's because it's not destroying that delicate acid mantle that you have on your skin. And Rose, I don't know, are you going to talk about how these products came about in 1960?
You go ahead.
Okay, I'd be happy to.
And
So
everybody passed this wonderful smelling.
Yep,
Yeah.
you did.
I think it's pretty phenomenal when you think about a company that has been green since 1960. Dr. Shackley actually made the very first biodegradable product back in 1960 called Basic H. That's the first one Rose showed you. And so how he did that was by making his food supplements. He was getting rid of the residue that was from the food supplements, and he threw it on his grass. And what he noticed was that the grass got greener in the spot where he kept throwing the residue from the food supplements. And that gave him the idea that there was something in there that maybe could be, used in another way. And so Basic H was our very first biodegradable product, and he actually coined the word biodegradable. So when we say biodegrade within 30 to 60 days, Basic G is a germicide, so it does have some active, germicidal ingredients in there. When you go to Method and what are those other ones? New Generation? Seventh generation. They legally, by EPA standards, do not have to biodegrade for 25 years. The product itself, not the container, just the product. So when we say 30 to 60 days, you might go, whoa, whoopee, but yeah, really, whoopee, because it goes back as an organic product into the environment compared to 25 years.
The other thing people probably, not everyone is aware of, but we have become aware of it in my family, is that these chemical products that people are using around the house are really one of the triggers for asthma. Both my sister has asthma, and she's still not using green cleaning products, as much as I send them to her. But she has asthma, and she's lives in a small home, and she's a clean freak. She's fastidious about it. You go in her house, and you can smell it, and it's not. It always affects me, and it does trigger asthma. So it's more than just it's more than just the environment. It's our health as well. So we're going to try this. Did everybody tear their paper towel in half? Mm-hmm. And you need a paper towel. Here, you can have it. So your mirror there has lipstick on it.